Cardi B and Stefan Diggs finally reveal why their relationship won't last. For months, fans across the globe have been watching every move of Cardi B and Stefan Diggs, a love story that seemed to defy the odds. From steamy date nights and lavish surprises to red carpet appearances and tearful confessions, their relationship has been nothing short of a roller coaster. But now, both stars have come forward with a shocking revelation: their relationship may not stand the test of time. The beginning of a fairy tale. It all began when rumors swirled that Cardi B, freshly detached from her rocky relationship with Offset, had found new affection in NFL star Stefan Diggs. Their chemistry was undeniable, playful, passionate, and electric. They were spotted at private events, exclusive parties, and even low-key dinners that sent the internet into a frenzy. Cardi's laughter, her signature confidence, and Diggs' calm, grounded demeanor created a dynamic that fans adored. People called them the unlikeliest power couple, yet somehow, they made it work, or so it seemed. Behind closed doors, two different worlds. Despite their sizzling chemistry, insiders revealed that behind closed doors the pair struggled to balance two completely different worlds. Cardi B, a Bronx-born rap queen who thrives on bold expression and creative chaos, lives for the spotlight. Her life is music, fame, and family, all intertwined. Stefan Diggs, on the other hand, is intensely private. A disciplined athlete with a laser focus on his career, he values peace, order, and emotional control. Cardi loves to talk about everything: she's open, she's loud, she's real, one source close to the couple shared. Stef is quiet. He internalizes everything. That started to clash. The fame pressure. Being a celebrity couple means living under a microscope. Every tweet, every glance, every lyric became fuel for speculation. When Cardi B dropped subtle lyrics about men who love control but fear emotion, fans immediately assumed she was referencing Diggs. Meanwhile, Stefan's cryptic Instagram posts about finding peace through silence didn't help either. As tabloids dissected every move, the pressure mounted. The couple, once seemingly unbothered, began to crumble under the public gaze. Love without alignment. In a candid interview, Cardi admitted that love alone wasn't enough to sustain their connection. Sometimes, love don't mean you fit, she confessed. He's an amazing man, but we got two different ways of moving through life. I need someone who can match my energy, not tame it. Stefan, when asked about Cardi, responded with quiet honesty. I'll always care about her. But I'm built different. My peace matters. And sometimes you gotta choose peace over passion. Their statements confirmed what many had suspected: deep love, but deeper differences. The breaking point. Sources close to the couple revealed that the real tension began when schedules, jealousy, and misunderstandings collided. Cardi, known for her spontaneity, reportedly wanted to travel and celebrate milestones publicly. Stefan, however, preferred private celebrations and quieter moments. This created friction, especially when their work commitments pulled them in opposite directions. She felt like he wasn't showing enough, an insider explained. He felt like she wanted to show too much. They loved each other, but they were living two completely different realities. Family and future plans. Cardi B is a mother before anything else. Her children, culture and wave, are her world. And when talks about family and long-term plans surfaced, the differences grew wider. Stefan, while affectionate and patient, wasn't ready to blend families publicly or commit to the pace Cardi envisioned. She moves fast when she's sure, said a friend. She was all in. But he wanted to take things slow. That's when things started to break apart. Mutual respect amid the heartbreak. Despite everything, the pair haven't turned their story into a feud. Instead, they've approached the situation with grace and mutual respect. Cardi posted a heartfelt message on social media. Sometimes you meet someone and they change your world, even if they're not meant to stay forever. Stefan responded with a quiet repost and 3 words. Always got love. That simple exchange broke fans' hearts, a subtle acknowledgement that while the relationship might not last, the bond remains real. Fans react. Social media exploded with reactions. Some fans expressed heartbreak. They looked so good together. I really thought they'd make it. Others saw wisdom in their decision. It's better to walk away in peace than force something that hurts both of you. Still, the internet couldn't help but romanticize the story, two powerful individuals who loved fiercely but couldn't find balance in the same rhythm. The legacy of their love. Even if their relationship doesn't stand the test of time, one thing is clear: Cardi B and Stef Diggs created a moment in pop culture that won't be forgotten. They showed the world that even stars have hearts that break, lessons to learn, and emotions too deep to perform. Their journey wasn't about failure, it was about growth, truth, and self-acceptance. Cardi has since hinted that her next album might explore love, loss, and learning yourself again, while Diggs has been spotted training with a renewed sense of focus and calm. A bittersweet farewell. As fans continue to debate whether they'll reconcile or move on completely, both seem to have made peace with the truth. Sometimes, love isn't about forever, it's about transformation. We taught each other things we'll never forget, Cardi wrote in one of her now-deleted posts. No regrets, just lessons, Stefan replied. And just like that, the curtain closes on one of Hollywood's most talked-about romances, leaving behind a trail of emotions, memories, and what-ifs. Final thoughts. Cardi B and Stef Diggs may no longer be walking hand in hand, but their story remains a testament to modern love, passionate, complicated, and real. They loved loudly, lived authentically, and when it was time to let go, they did so with respect. In a world where fame often distorts love, theirs was a rare example of two people trying, and learning, that even in heartbreak, there can still be beauty. Title: Cardi B and Stef Diggs finally reveal why their relationship won't last. The world of celebrity romance is no stranger to drama, but when it comes to Cardi B and Stef Diggs, the story has taken a turn no one saw coming. After months of speculation, emotional confessions, and public appearances that fueled both admiration and confusion, the two have finally revealed why their once intense relationship might not stand the test of time. This revelation didn't just shake fans, it left the internet buzzing with shock, heartbreak, and endless theories. Let's dive deep into what really went down behind the glitz, the cameras, and the smiles. Broken Heart: the beginning of an unexpected love story. When Cardi B and Stef Diggs first crossed paths, few imagined they'd form such a magnetic connection. He was the NFL star admired for his discipline and drive, and she was the outspoken rap queen who had conquered every stage she stepped on. Their chemistry was undeniable. Behind the scenes, sources close to the pair claimed that Diggs admired Cardi's energy, humor, and strength. Cardi, in turn, was drawn to his calmness and the sense of protection he gave her, something she said she hadn't felt in a long time. Their relationship quickly grew from quiet dinner dates to grand gestures. Fans spotted them at high-profile events, their energy electric. Cardi seemed happier than ever, and Diggs appeared more open than he'd been in years. Yet beneath all that glamour, there were cracks forming, ones that only grew wider with time. Warning: when careers collide. One of the biggest reasons their relationship began to crumble was simple: timing. Both Cardi and Diggs were at the peak of their careers. Cardi was in the middle of crafting what she described as her most emotional album yet, pouring her pain and past into her art. Meanwhile, Stef Diggs was focused on dominating his season, spending endless hours in training camps, traveling, and balancing the pressure of being one of the NFL's most watched athletes. According to a source close to the couple, they were both chasing greatness in their own lanes, but that made it hard for them to meet in the middle. There were too many nights apart, too many calls that ended with exhaustion instead of connection. Their schedules were worlds apart, and love alone wasn't enough to bridge the gap. Wilted flower: trust, jealousy, and the media storm. For a couple as famous as Cardi B and Stef Diggs, privacy was nearly impossible. Every interaction was dissected online, and every rumor turned into headlines. Cardi's past with Offset was constantly thrown in her face, and Stefan was linked to women he had barely met. At one point, Cardi admitted during a live session that she didn't like how the internet played with her emotions, saying, "People don't know what's real and what's not. They see a picture and think they know everything. But it's not that simple." Stefan, meanwhile, reportedly felt that the public scrutiny added pressure he didn't sign up for. He wanted peace, said one insider, but being with Cardi meant living in the spotlight, even on his off days. The combination of fame, fan obsession, and relentless rumors made it hard for them to trust anyone, including each other. Pensive faced the emotional distance. Despite their public smiles, those close to the couple say the emotional distance was growing. Cardi was described as deeply affectionate and expressive, while Diggs was more private, careful, and reserved. Their love languages didn't align. She wanted him to talk more about feelings, to show his emotions, but he communicated differently, said one friend. He felt that love didn't need to be loud, it just needed to be loyal. But for Cardi, silence sometimes felt like absence. These differences slowly turned minor disagreements into bigger conflicts. Nights that started with laughter ended with tears. They loved each other deeply, but they weren't always speaking the same emotional language. The breaking point. It was during a recent private trip that things came to a head. A source revealed that the couple had an honest, heart-to-heart conversation that lasted hours. They talked about their dreams, their goals, and what they truly wanted for their futures. According to reports, it was Stefan who gently brought up the reality of their situation. "We love each other, but love isn't always enough. Sometimes you have to let go to grow." Cardi reportedly broke down in tears, saying she didn't want to lose another person she genuinely cared for. But deep down, she knew he was right. By the end of that night, they agreed to take a step back, not out of anger, but out of acceptance. Speech ballooned the public reveal. When the news broke, fans flooded social media with reactions ranging from heartbreak to disbelief. Some accused Diggs of being emotionally distant, while others argued that Cardi's career left little room for intimacy. But when Cardi finally addressed it during an emotional Instagram live, she stunned everyone with her honesty. "Sometimes you meet someone amazing, and it's real, but it's not forever. I got mad love for him. Always will. But we both chasing different things right now." Stefan later posted a simple, powerful message on X, formerly Twitter. "Respect always. No drama. Just growth." It was clear that both had chosen maturity over messiness, a rare thing in the world of celebrity breakups. Light bulb what this means for both. Cardi B is now channeling her emotions into new music, teasing that her next track will be the realest thing she's ever written. Insiders say it's inspired by the lessons she learned from her time with Diggs, love, loss, and the courage to walk away when something no longer aligns. As for Stefan Diggs, he's reportedly focusing on his performance and mental clarity, even speaking about how the experience taught him balance. Sources close to him say he's at peace and wishes Cardi nothing but success. Dizzy, a love that left a mark. Though their relationship may not have lasted, there's no denying the impact it had, on them, on fans, and on the culture. They showed that even the strongest, most passionate connections can face obstacles too heavy to bear. But instead of chaos or public feuding, Cardi and Diggs chose something rare: honesty. They revealed not only why their relationship won't last, but also that love doesn't always have to end in bitterness. Sometimes, love ends because both people are brave enough to face the truth.
도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는